Are you prepared for a medical emergency in a SHTF scenario? That's the question we'll be tackling today. You see, when disaster strikes, whether it's a hurricane, earthquake, or civil unrest, your local hospital or clinic might not be available. Medical resources can become as scarce as water in the desert, leaving you to fend for yourself. That's why it's crucial to have a well-stocked first aid kit and the knowledge to use it. We're not just talking about a box of Band-Aids and some antiseptic cream here. We mean a comprehensive kit that can handle everything from minor cuts and scrapes to more serious injuries. Because in a world where the unexpected becomes the norm, and help might be days, weeks, or even months away, having the right medical supplies on hand is not just a good idea, it's a lifeline. In the world of prepping, when the unexpected becomes the norm, having a comprehensive first aid kit is not just a choice, it's a lifeline. Every prepper's journey begins with the basics. In the realm of first aid, these basics are crucial supplies that should be present in every kit. First up, bandages. They come in various sizes and types, from gauze pads for larger wounds to adhesive bandages for smaller cuts and scrapes. These are your first line of defense in wound care, providing a barrier against dirt and bacteria that can cause infection. Next, we have antiseptic wipes. These are used for cleaning wounds before bandaging. They kill bacteria and other germs, preventing infection and promoting faster healing. Lastly, adhesive strips. Also known as butterfly stitches, these are small, thin pieces of medical tape that pull a wound together like a non-invasive suture. They're perfect for deeper cuts that a simple bandage might not handle effectively. In times of scarcity, these simple supplies can make the difference between a minor injury and a major setback. So, ensure your kit is well stocked with these essentials. But what about more serious injuries? When you're faced with a situation where the nearest hospital might as well be 1,000 miles away, your first aid kit needs to be prepared for more than just scratches and scrapes. This is where advanced wound care comes into play. In the world of prepping, sterile dressings are more than just oversized Band-Aids. They provide a clean environment for wounds to heal, helping prevent infection. Hemostatic agents, on the other hand, are lifesavers in a literal sense. They help control bleeding by accelerating your body's natural clotting process. Then we have suture kits. These aren't for the faint of heart, but when you're dealing with deep wounds, they can be the difference between a swift recovery and a serious complication. Remember though, these items are only as good as the hands that wield them. Training and practice are key. Sterile dressings, hemostatic agents, and suture kits become essential in the face of scarcity. Medications can be the lifeline for those with chronic conditions. In the event of a societal breakdown, pharmacies may not be readily available, and access to regular medication could be cut off. For those with ongoing health issues, this could present a serious problem. Therefore, it's essential to have a stockpile of necessary medications. Remember, we're not just talking about prescription medications here. Over-the-counter drugs can also be a crucial part of your first aid kit. Pain relievers, anti-diarrheal medication, antihistamines, and even vitamins can make a significant difference during tough times. It's also worth mentioning that storing these medications properly is just as important. Excessive heat, moisture, and light can degrade the effectiveness of many drugs over time, so make sure your stockpile is stored in a cool, dry, and dark place. We're talking about stockpiling essentials that could mean life or death in a crisis. Scarcity doesn't just affect the body, it takes a toll on the mind. When disaster strikes, our mental well-being often faces the brunt of the storm. It's crucial to remember that mental health is as important as physical health in any survival situation. In the face of adversity, stress and anxiety can rise to debilitating levels, making it difficult to think clearly and make crucial decisions. So, stress relief medication can become an essential part of your first aid kit. In addition to medical aids, comfort items can also play a significant role in managing mental health. Be it a favorite snack, a comforting book, or a cherished memento. These items can provide a sense of normalcy amidst the chaos. And let's not forget informational resources. Knowledge is power, and having access to mental health resources can equip you to better cope with challenging scenarios. Items like stress relief medication, comfort items, and informational resources can provide solace in the midst of chaos. Hygiene becomes a luxury in times of scarcity. This isn't just a saying, it's a stark reality when we're talking about survival situations. When the world around us is in chaos, maintaining cleanliness might seem the least of our worries. But let's not forget, cleanliness is not just about comfort, it's a key player in disease prevention and overall health maintenance. Let's start with soap. It's a basic item, yet it plays a significant role in keeping bacteria and viruses at bay. Hand sanitizers come next. They're the quick and easy alternative when water is scarce. Personal hygiene items like toothpaste, dental floss, and feminine hygiene products are essentials too. They help prevent infections and diseases that could otherwise become serious issues. Remember, in a survival situation, the importance of cleanliness multiplies tenfold. It's not just about smelling good, it's about staying healthy. Sanitation essentials are crucial for preventing the spread of diseases and maintaining overall health. Prepping is not one size fits all. Just as every individual is unique, so too should be your first aid kit. A truly comprehensive first aid kit goes beyond basic supplies and caters to the specific needs of its user. This could mean including additional items for managing chronic conditions such as insulin for diabetics, or carrying an EpiPen for those with severe allergies. Perhaps you live in an area with a high risk of certain environmental hazards like snake or insect bites. In that case, your kit should include appropriate antivenoms or insect bite treatments. It's also worth considering personal comfort. Do you wear contact lenses or need specific hygiene products? Make sure to include these in your kit. Remember, in times of scarcity, you may not have the luxury of shopping around for what you need. Tailoring your first aid kit to your individual needs now can save you considerable stress later. Consider any unique health conditions, allergies, or specific medications that are crucial for your well-being in times of scarcity. In the face of scarcity, knowledge becomes the most valuable resource. Remember, your first aid kit, no matter how comprehensive, is only as good as your ability to use it. Sure, bandages and antiseptics are invaluable, but do you know how to properly clean a wound or apply a bandage to maximize its effectiveness? Here's where first aid training comes into play. It's the difference between simply having a tool and knowing how to wield it effectively. It's about transforming from a bystander into a lifesaver, from a prepper into a survivor. First aid courses, both online and in person, are widely available. They teach you not just the how, but the why behind each action, each piece of equipment in your kit. This knowledge, this understanding, is what will truly empower you when the chips are down. Knowing how to use your medical supplies effectively is as essential as having them in the first place. That wraps up our discussion on SHTF First Aid Kits for preppers. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to recap. We began our journey by setting the stage, understanding the scarcity of medical resources when disaster strikes. It's a harsh reality, but one we're preparing for. We then delved into the foundation of every first aid kit, the basics. These seemingly simple supplies like bandages, antiseptic wipes, and adhesive strips can be the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major catastrophe. But we didn't stop there. We recognized the need for preparedness beyond the basics, equipping ourselves for advanced wound care with sterile dressings, hemostatic agents, and suture kits. In an SHTF scenario, these supplies become as essential as water and food. We also acknowledge the importance of medications, both over-the-counter and prescription, in preserving health amidst scarcity. These can be a lifeline for many, and their inclusion in your kit is paramount. But health isn't just physical. We discussed the importance of mental health preparedness, the need for stress relief medications, comfort items, and informational resources to provide solace in the midst of chaos. We then tackled hygiene, an often overlooked but crucial aspect of health. Sanitation essentials are not just about comfort. They can prevent the spread of diseases and maintain overall health. Prepping is personal. We reminded ourselves that every first aid kit should be tailored to individual needs considering unique health conditions, allergies, or specific medications. Finally, we emphasized the value of first aid training. Knowledge is power, and knowing how to use your medical supplies effectively is as essential as having them. Now it's over to you. Take what you've learned today and start building or improving your own first aid kit. Remember, preparedness is a journey, not a destination. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share this video with your fellow preppers, and let's navigate this journey together. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay prepared.